The lunch rush at the Burger King on North Avenue came fast every day. Orders flashed across the screen. Fries hissed in hot oil. Customers complained. Managers yelled. And through it all, Malik Johnson, 25 years old, stood calmly at the grill. At 5 feet 11 inches with a medium build and a quiet confidence, Malik looked like any other young man trying to get by in Baltimore City. Nobody paid much attention to him. Nobody asked where he lived. Nobody knew the truth. Every night after his shift ended, Malik climbed into a faded silver 2002 Honda Accord parked beneath a broken streetlight behind an abandoned warehouse. That car was his home, his bedroom, his kitchen, his everything. The back seat held folded blankets. The trunk contained 3 changes of clothes, a gym bag, and a plastic container filled with important documents. When coworkers talked about apartments and weekend plans, Malik simply smiled. "I'm good," he'd say. Nobody suspected a thing. Not even Tasha. Tasha worked the front register. She had a bright smile and laughed at Malik's terrible jokes. For almost a year, Malik secretly liked her. But he never made a move. How could he? What woman wanted a man who slept in a car? So he kept his feelings buried. Every night he watched Netflix on his phone until the battery died. Every morning he showered at a cheap gym before work. And every day he pretended everything was normal. Until one rainy Tuesday, a black SUV pulled into the Burger King parking lot. The vehicle looked expensive. Way too expensive for that neighborhood. A man wearing a tailored navy suit stepped inside. Gray hair, polished shoes, gold watch. The man walked straight to the counter. "I'd like to speak with Malik Johnson." The manager frowned. "About what?" "It's personal." Malik stepped forward. The stranger stared at him for several seconds, almost studying him. Then he smiled. "I finally found you." Malik's stomach tightened. "Found me?" The man handed him a business card. On it were 3 words: Patterson and Reed Attorneys. Malik's heart skipped. "I don't know any lawyers." "You knew your mother, didn't you?" The question hit like a punch. His mother had died when he was 16. The lawyer nodded. "Then you knew enough." Before Malik could respond, the man left. Just like that. The entire encounter lasted less than 2 minutes, but it changed everything. The next morning Malik took a bus downtown to the attorney's office. The building overlooked the inner harbor. Inside, everything smelled expensive. The lawyer led him into a conference room. Several documents sat neatly arranged on a polished table. "Your mother never told you who your father was." Malik stared. "What does that have to do with anything?" The lawyer folded his hands. "Because your father died 6 months ago." The room became silent. Malik felt his pulse in his ears. "I never knew him." "I know." The lawyer slid a folder across the table. Malik opened it. Photographs, corporate reports, financial statements. His eyes widened. The lawyer spoke carefully. "Your father owned multiple companies throughout the East Coast." Malik blinked. "What are you saying?" "I'm saying you are his only living heir." Malik laughed. A nervous laugh. A disbelief laugh. "This isn't funny." The lawyer didn't smile. "Mr. Johnson, your inheritance is valued at approximately $87 million. The world stopped. 87 million. Malik couldn't even process the number. He'd been sleeping in a Honda Accord, eating leftover Whoppers, counting quarters for gas. And now, $87 million? 6 months later everything looked different. The Honda was gone. Malik purchased a luxury condo overlooking the harbor. He invested carefully, started businesses, helped homeless shelters throughout Baltimore, paid for scholarships, quietly, without social media, without bragging, without trying to impress anyone. Yet something bothered him. The inheritance felt strange, almost too perfect, too sudden, too convenient. And then one night he found something hidden inside his mother's old storage box. Cassette tape, labeled in black marker, for Malik only. His hands shook. He borrowed an old cassette player and pressed play. Static crackled. Then his mother's voice filled the room.
"Malik, if you're hearing this, Then they found you.
His blood turned cold.
Your father wasn't who they told you he was. He wasn't a businessman. He worked for a secret organization.
Malik's eyes widened.
The companies were only a cover. They'll tell you the money is an inheritance. It isn't. That money is payment. If they've given you access to the accounts, then you've inherited something else.
The tape suddenly cut out. Silence. Malik stared at the machine. The recording ended there. No explanation. No answers. Just questions. He immediately checked the storage box again. Hidden beneath the false bottom was a small black key. Nothing else. No note. No address. No clue what it opened. Only the key. And engraved on the side were 4 numbers. 7 to 2 1 to 9. At that exact moment, Malik's phone buzzed. Unknown number. 1 text message. Just 6 words. Do not use the key. Malik's heart nearly stopped. A second message arrived. They're already watching you. Then a third. Run. Outside his Harborview window, parked across the street, a black SUV slowly turned on its headlights. And inside sat the same attorney who had given him $87 million.